Look, under Jeremy Corbyn's leadership, I think he gave a green light to extremism and to racism against Jewish people. I think he presided over a collapse in the party's proud record as a decent and moderate party. I think this problem starts with him, but he's licensed this, has gone way through the party. You look at the sort of things that happened. Jewish women MPs subject to the most appalling abuse, some told they didn't have human blood. Ken Livingstone's bizarre rantings about Adolf Hitler being a Zionist. Other senior members suggesting that Jewish people were responsible for the slave trade. An obsession with Israel, holding it to standards and scrutiny that no other country is subject to. This is a real problem for the Labour Party, and it's not going to be good enough for Keir or whoever the new. I mean, look, it's going to be Keir for Keir to come in and say, you know, we set up some process. I'll take this really seriously. There's got to be really specific and clear action.
It's got to be very different. But of course, a lot of the Corbynistas are still very much in control of the machine of the party. Jenny Formby and people like that. Now, it does look like Keir Starmer is going to win. We do, you know, there's pretty strong evidence that he has, you know, spoken out about the issue of anti-Semitism and the failure of the leadership to tackle it. Lisa Nandy as well. Big question marks over Rebecca Long-Bailey. At various of the debates, the issue has been raised of, you know, did you speak out about this issue? Either publicly or privately.
Can I just say on this? Look, the test isn't did you speak out. I mean, the test is not did you say anti-Semitism is a bad thing. The test is what did you do about it?
Yeah.
What did you do? What did you do to demand tougher action? Did you tackle the leadership about this? Did you hold Jeremy Corbyn to account? Those are the questions. Not did you say anti-Semitism was a bad thing. But look, under Jeremy Corbyn's leadership, this problem has taken root throughout the party, I think. And I think that, look, he's going, sure, but I don't think that solves the problem in the Labour Party. You know, as you say, 8 out of 10 of Labour Party members have joined under his leadership. And I think the problem's going to take much longer to solve than just being dealt with.
Can I ask you also about the allegations and I hope not hate put together a dossier of some 300 different what they regard as Islamophobic incidents involving Tory either former councillors or activists or members, some of whom, you know, still are members of the party. Does the Conservative Party have a bigger problem with Islamophobia in your view as the Labour Party has with anti-Semitism?
Well, look, of course the Tories have got to deal with these things. Of course they have.
Are the issues comparable?
Look, Sajid Javid isn't being chased out of the Tory party by racists. Nusrat Ghani isn't being chased out of the Tory party by racists. So is there a problem? You know, have they got to deal with these councillors? Of course they have. But let's not run away with the idea that the Tory party has been sort of poisoned institutionally by by racism in the way that has happened with the Labour Party. The Labour Party is the first political party in history, not even the BNP, subject to a full inquiry by the Equality and Human Rights Commission. That's how far this problem's gone. Jeremy Corbyn himself saying and doing things which were anti-Semitic. So I don't. So whilst I do think the Tories have got to deal with these issues, of course they have. As I say, Sajid Javid, he's not being chased out of the Tory party by racism in the way that Luciana Berger or Louise Ellman were in the Labour Party.
And what about the Islamophobic allegations being made against Trevor Phillips, the very first chair of the Equality and Human Rights Commission, a long-standing anti-racism campaigner? He's being accused of Islamophobia for some of the statements he's made, where, as far as I can tell, they're simply some statements of, you know, evidence-based facts.
Well, look, this is someone who's devoted his entire life to leading the fight against racism in Britain. And I think few people have done more than he has to defend the rights of British Muslims and to highlight the challenges that they have faced. So I don't know whether this is... Look, he's been a vocal critic of the Labour Party, of Jeremy Corbyn and the Labour Party's failure to deal with anti-Semitism. So I don't know whether it's payback for that or whether it's because he used to be the chair of the EHRC and they're doing the inquiry into the Labour Party and they want to sort of try and undermine that a bit. I mean, I don't know which of those it is, but I think it is. I think it just shows, doesn't it, that they're not dealing with the issue of anti-Semitism effectively. I think they're digging in rather than accepting the need for wholesale reform.
Okay.